I didn't have in me that it was possible for me to have a better life, to me to reach my dreams. No one around me told me, Debbie, you can be anything you want to be. Everyone told me, why don't you just pick a nice husband? Time's ticking. And so your social people around you, if you're around people that are up to something. And when I moved to Colorado, that was actually the one gift I had, was I started meeting people who are entrepreneurial. And I was like, oh, they don't have to work in an office. Like, that's possible. Like, you could have a job outside of a cubicle, and started to see that there's so much more that could be possible. And that's really, I think, where the shift happens, is when you start to believe that something else can change. But then my question to you is, how do we consciously create that then? How do we, first of all, we have to believe it's possible, but then how do we create it?
Yeah. We know that consciousness works on the principle of expectation. What we expect to see, we will see. It's an incredible thing. It has to do with projection. It has to do with the way we experience the world.
Cognitive distortions.
In a sense, bias. Our biology is set up to construct our reality from the inside. We do take in information from the world, but the world, the way we perceive it and the way we experience it, they call it qualia, the quality of life is an internal process. We're experiencing our own mind, our own creation of the world, which is an incredible thing. If you think about it, we are the creators of our own world. And once you start to understand that principle, then you start to say, okay, if I am the creator of the world, and then you reach that spiritual kind of borderline, or let's say the frontier of it,
the edge of the end of the world.
You want to go beyond your social persona self.
The threshold.
Yeah, the threshold. You want to go beyond. That's something is calling you to do that. Then you have to ask yourself, if I don't have to be who my parents told me I should be and who society told me I could be, then who am I? And that question is left totally up to us. We can create ourselves from our imagination, from our inspiration.